Hi everybody, it's Nicke here and welcome to today's video, which is my January update for the Power of Pan project. This is a Fantastic Ladies collaboration created by moi. Pardon my French, that was really bad. By me, by myself. And yeah, it's a bit late going up, but I had a bit of a burnout after doing Vlogmas in December. So I filmed a couple of videos, I haven't edited them. It's more the editing side that I'm on a burnout. Filming videos I'm fine with, but editing videos, ugh, it's a bane of my existence. Anyway, there are worse things in the world to endure. So yeah, let's get into the update. I have a couple of rollouts this month. I'm very happy with myself. The first of those rollouts is for Piper, and her prompt, Piper had the power to freeze, so her prompt was an anti-aging product, because I figure if you freeze time, it's anti-aging. So I went with the e.l.f. Youth Boosting Advanced Nights Retinoid Serum. It was only a little mini sample that I got free with purchase. It is all done. She done. I liked this product, I have to say. It had an orange tinge to it though, which I don't understand. I don't know if you can see that, but it had an orange, let's see in the cap there, had an orange tint to it, and I felt like it left an orange tint to my face, which I really didn't like. So I wish it was a clear product rather than an orange product. I would have liked it a lot better. I have noticed, however, that since I stopped using this, I've had a couple of spots or sores around my mouth and a couple under my chin. Now, I don't know if that's something to do with the retinoid or something to do with a Revolution lip serum that I've been using. I'm figuring that because I've had 2 spots around my mouth and only 1 on my chin, I'm thinking it might have something to do with the lip serum more than coming off a retinoid. But I don't know. I have stopped using both products. This one because I finished it, and I've stopped using the Revolution lip serum just because obviously I need to recover from these spots on my lips, but also because I was a bit iffy about the Revolution lip cream anyway, lip serum, because it smelled a little bit chemically, so I may just end up unhauling that. But that's not even in this project, so I don't know why I'm going on about it. I'm just saying that I did like this product. I don't know if I would repurchase it though. I'm not sure. I mean, I am 44 years old, so maybe now is the time to be thinking of using a retinoid serum. But to be honest, I don't know what it does, so I don't know. So yeah, but it is an empty. That's an empty. The next one is just Gourmet, and it is my Nomad Fire and Ice palette. The Iceland Fire and Ice palette. So this was in for Book of Shadows, and I figured the prompt for that was No Pan Left Behind. When I was choosing my prompts, this is the palette here. I do really like this palette. I've got to say it's this blue area here. Any guesses why I like that area of this palette more than any other? I like this row here with these greens as well. This one right here. The reds and oranges, I'm okay, but they're sort of like, you know, summertime sort of colours for me. These 3 here, these were the last 3 that I had to use, and boy did I struggle to use them. I feel like these 3 colours do not fit in this palette. Like if this palette was that, it would be such a great palette, but these 3 colours down here, they just don't fit with the rest of the palette. The rest of the palette I used in 3 looks. These 3 took an individual look each. I just couldn't figure out how to use them. with the rest of this palette. Like, they're great shades, but I just didn't understand how they fit in with the rest of the palette. But I did use every single shade in it. Thank you to Ruth for sending me it. I love it. It's great. It'll go back into my collection. So yeah, that is Gold Met. The next item I finished, you kind of got a sneak peek if you were watching my makeup empties. You might not have realised that this was a sneak peek, but for the Shax Demon, the prompt was to get a second chance, and I gave eyebrow pencils a second chance, and this one was my Maybelline Tattoo Brow Pencil. There it is. She's not completely done, I wouldn't say, but as done as I could make it. I explained in my makeup interview. I explained in my makeup empties interview. Why do I keep wanting to say interview? She's not completely done, but I did explain in my makeup empties video that I do have some arthritis in my hands, and so sharpening things and gripping hold of things, especially if they're small and thin, is very difficult for me. So it's as much use as I could get out of this product, but it is now complete. So previously it had 12, 20, 23 uses on it. I used it 4 more times and it was finished and done. So yeah, all done for that. But that was already in my makeup empties for 2023, so it does not count as my makeup empties for 2024, even though I'm updating this in 2024, so it doesn't count. The next empty I also finished in 2023, and I didn't grab it. It was for Penny, or Grams, Penny Halliwell, or Grams as she's more lovingly known, and the prompt for that was your oldest product. I had my Barry M lip liner in Blowout. That's in the same box that this came from, but I forgot to go grab it. I'm not going to go grab it now. I can't be bothered. So yeah, that took another 3 uses in order to finish it. It wasn't full size, brand new when I brought it in anyway, but it has now gone. It's gone. It's in my empties. It's in the other room in a box that I'll have to go rooting through. It's bad enough trying to find this one. But yeah, I finished that one. So that one is also out. And the last product that is rolling out is for the character Abraxas, a duplicate item. And I brought in my Beauty Bay eyeliner in vanilla. I do have a backup of this one in my makeup drawers. Not intentional, but I got this one in a mystery box from Beauty Bay. I bought a second beauty box from mystery box from Beauty Bay. Too many beauties and mysteries and boxes and words. Too many words. I got 2 mystery beauty boxes from Beauty Bay, and I got one of these in both boxes, so I have 2. I loved this in my lower lash line just to open up my my eyes, because I do have small eyes. I do like to wear dark, bold colours, so of course my eyes look even smaller. But having a vanilla, not a white, but a vanilla which is slightly yellow cream colour on my lower lash line just opened up my eyes beautifully. As you can see, it is all gone. There is nothing there at all. I can't even, like, it's gone. I'm going to be completely honest with you. There was a tiny little nubbin left, and it just dropped out, just dropped. And I have cats now. So you bet I wasn't picking that back up and putting it anywhere near my eyes. So this got a further 6 more uses this last month in order to get it finished. This one was finished in January, so it does count as a 2024 makeup empty. Okay, so moving on to the other products in this project. The PHOEBE prompt, her power is Premonition. So had to bring in something that I predicted I will love, and I brought in this Lethal Cosmetics single eyeshadow in Scarab. Beautiful, beautiful shade. Could have worn it with this look today, but didn't. This is in for 10 uses. At last update, I had used it twice and it weighed 3.36. I have used it another 2 times and it now weighs 3.34 grams. Not a lot of usage. That's 4 out of 10 uses done. But if you've seen my Pan That palette for this year, you will know that I've brought in a bluey green kind of palette. So hopefully I will get the uses with this. So yeah. The next prompt is for P3, or the power of 3. And the reason why I clumped those together was because P3, power of 3, it's still 3 of something. So we had to bring in a trio of products. I brought in 3 nail polishes, one which I almost dropped. I actually only used 2 in the last month. So I used the Sally Hansen in Sundown Socialite once, and then I also used Revolution one in Poison once. I actually have the Sally Hansen one on my nails today, so no weights on those because I didn't have room in my notebook to put individual weights. But yeah, that means that the goal is to use each of those 5 times. The Sally Hansen Socialite, Sundown Socialite, has now been used 3 out of 5 times. The Sally Hansen Slick and Stones, which I didn't use this month, has only had 2 uses. And the Revolution in Poison has now had 2 uses as well. So 2 more uses for this one and 3 more uses for these 2. Not a problem, I can get that done. The W7 Clear Lip Gloss for PAIGE, something that you could use alone or with other products, I have not used this month. The same with the Urban Decay Back Talk palette, which is a Kohl Balthazar prompt, which is a double-sided product, I've not used. For Leo, the White Lighter, a glowy product, I have used that. And I brought in my number 7 limited edition highlighting stick. I have this in to finish. Previously, I'd used it 7 times and it weighed 24.02. I've used it another 7 times in the last month alone and it now weighs 23.83. I did go to mark it on my paper, but there's really no difference in size, so there's no point in showing you the paper because there was no difference, but I've used quite a bit of it. So yeah, I've used that one. Moving on to Dan, something you know you should love but you don't. I normally love the Body Shop hand creams, but this scent I do not. It is the Hemp Hardworking Hand Protector. I am using this on my feet, so it's very difficult because this is a smell I don't like and I'm putting it on a part of my body that I also don't like. So it's a goddamn miracle when I do use this. I have used it twice in the last month and it weighed 105.26 previously and it weighs 102.19. So yes, glad to get some movement on that. The goal is to finish that. I will be here all year. We'll be here all year. The next prompt I have used a product for is the Source, and something that is difficult to pan, a blush. So this is the Balm Hot Mama blush, and my goal is to use this 50 times. So previously I'd only used it 3 times. It weighed 42.99 grams. I've used it a further 7, so that is now 10 out of 50, and it now weighs 42.83. I am wearing it today and I think it looks really, really pretty. I do love this blush. It is gorgeous. The next product is for barbers, and that is something that you are afraid to pan, and that is a red lip, because I don't wear red lipstick very often. So this is MAC's Ruby Woo, of course it is. The goal is to use this 10 times. I used it once. Once. Only because it was Christmas. Literally, that is the only reason why I used it. And it went from a whopping 20.05 grams to a 20.04. Not much use. It's slow going, slow. But I will get some more uses on that, hopefully in the run up to like Valentine's Day. We have Valentine's Day come in, and then after that, God knows when I'll wear it again. But, you know, we have time. The next one, though, I have been using a hell of a lot. This is for the Nexus, so something that was neutral, so an eyeshadow or a lipstick. And I went with MAC Velvet Teddy. It's completely neutral. This is in to finish. At last update, it was 9.04. It's now 8.90. I am not marking this down in my book because I have this at my bedside table or wherever I am during the day. If I'm editing, I've got it with me at the editing desk. If I'm out and about, this is the lipstick I'm taking with me. So this is kind of like my reapplication lipstick. So I will apply a lipstick when I do my makeup, but during the day, if I'm reapplying a lipstick, I generally tend to reapply this one because I know it's so neutral. It will go with any eye look I create. So yeah, that's why it's had such good use. And when you look at the paper, the only one I can really show you today, can you see? That is my uses. So I've just sort of blunted off the tip there for you. So yeah, loving that lipstick. And last but not least, we have Andy, a product that is gone too soon because the character left the series too soon, for my opinion. And for that, I brought in my Revolution lip gloss in Gone Rogue. It's been sat on its side, but it's kind of down to here now. You can sort of see a demarcation here. This is into finish. I can't see that being a problem because, again, I have it like next to me to reapply all the time. So it's gone from 26.45 grams to 25.65 grams. So almost a whole gram, 0.8 of a gram gone from there. So I can't see this being difficult. I'm not sure if I'm going to take the stopper out or not. Again, I've already had issues with this lip gloss in it sort of leaking out of the sides, and that's with the stopper in. So I don't think I'm going to take the stopper out of this. So once I can no longer get anything on the applicator, the doe foot applicator, when I'm just swirling it round inside, once it starts coming out dry, I'm going to call this one done. It's not really my favourite formula at all anyway, but I'm not going to faff about trying to get out the stopper. It's an easy stopper to get out. I know that for a fact. But yeah, this was messy with stopper in, so I'm not going to faff about with stopper out because it will just get too messy. So that is it. That is my update for Power of Pan. How are you doing in this project? How are you getting on? Have you got any empties this month? I'd like to hear it. I am trying to keep up with everybody's updates, but if I have missed yours this month, just give me a nudge. Send me over your way, either via Instagram or YouTube, however you do your updates, and I'll come and cheer you on because I like to support everybody who has thankfully taken part in my little gem of a project. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.